A lot of podcasts have created a lot of backstories. When I was doing one of Dave Woodman, local renowned newscaster, and for KRK for many years, we found that he had a good contact there, or had done this thing with the Jess Odom and Odom family and Maumelle, and my connection with Jess Odom was with, they bought dog patch up in Harrison, and I was doing the computerized accounting for the original owners, and then later on when they were about ready to shut down or whatever, the owners decided to sell, and just because he had been doing a project in Hot Springs, had stepped in. But I think the thing there with Roy Rogers was coming to Maumelle, and he was high to popularity with being recognized as king of the Cowboys, and he had been one of the most popular of all the movie stars, and I think people somewhat forget that because of his singing cowboy role, but he was always the good guy against the bad guy.
Guitar, it was Roy Rogers.
Well, of course it was. And Craig remembers when he and the other kids would dress up in Western clothes, just like Roy. In fact, Roy Rogers was once the most watched movie star in America. And years ago, of course he did, Craig spent a day with the late movie and TV cowboy.
He was the king of cowboys, defies all dangers and action-packed adventure of the West, Roy Rogers. Oh, it was so much simpler back then, when we had just one TV hero, one TV in the house, and even just one TV station in the whole state. We ate his cookies out of our Roy Rogers lunchbox, drank our hot chocolate out of Roy's thermos, left for school when Roy's clock said it was time, did our school work out of his pencil case, played with his trick lasso, and recorded it all on his cameras.
I guess Gabby was a little blunt. He has a habit of saying what he thinks.
And of course, we were glued to see him and Dale Evans on TV. And then, every Saturday, we'd watch one of his 100 movies at the theater. His San Fernando Valley was playing at the Murray, the Yellow Rose of Texas in Bountiful, while the Rainbow over Texas was at the Uinta. Along the Navajo Trail played in Holiday, My Pal Trigger followed in Bountiful, and the Tower was playing Utah, of course, our favorite. Good, wholesome movies.
Western Union, I want to send a telegram to Roy Rogers, Bar X Ranch, Coldbrook, Utah.
He was the king of cowboys, and no one better argue with him. Every kid of the 50s had his back.
Take it easy, Rogers.
He was so big that it made news when a kid from Lehigh actually got to meet him. Look at this, fellas. Hey, and another Utah kid actually got to meet him too. Okay, he didn't quite look the same as he did in the 1950s. Although Trigger did, yes, Trigger was stuffed, as legend holds.
Trigger was an amazing horse, huh?
Oh, he was. They threw away the pattern when they made Trigger. He was something else, and I was so lucky. I guess I was one of the luckiest cowboys.
Roy Rogers and Trigger. It was our TV West, even though the West out our windows didn't look like this. For on TV, all of us kids in the West lived on ranches and sang songs.
Moonlight as bright as day, pour out on that Utah trail.
And when you were the king of cowboys, well, you were the king, and this was yours and Trigger's car. Now this is what you needed on the ranch, no doubt about it. And as a kid of the 50s, Roy let me touch the car.
Well, in that flashy era of the television cowboy, it just didn't get any better than this.
Not all was swell in the West. There was always a bad guy or two who wanted to take on the king of cowboys.
We had good fights in them, but we didn't stomp his face in and cut his leg off. In fact, they got making pictures today I wouldn't even want Trigger to watch. But
there was just something about Roy. Kids of the 50s would flock to Apple Valley to see Roy Rogers long into the 1980s and to look at his life, for that was our life too. It was an unbelievable story about the old shoemaker from Ohio who grew up with the name Leonard Sly.
We got up one morning, Dad said, son, let's quit our job and go to California.
And from California came the movies, even the one called Utah, which was, of course, shot in California.
If there's a place more beautiful to view, more wonderful than Utah.
So if you didn't grow up in the 50s or carry a Roy Rogers flashlight or didn't know who was the king of cowboys, well, ask your parents or grandparents about it. Even if it was just during a Saturday matinee, you had to come west.
We had to come to Utah to make our dream come true.
Happy trails to you. And I won't back down. Hey, baby, there ain't no easy way out. Hey, I will stand my ground, and I won't back down. Well, I know what's right. I got just one life in a world that keeps on pushing me around, but I'll stand my ground. And you ride the trail that counts. Here's a happy one for you. Happy trails to you until we meet again. Happy trails to you. Keep smiling on the way. Who cares about the clouds if we're together? Just sing a song and bring the sunny weather. Happy trails to you till we meet
Let freedom reign. Oh, glory will fly. Happy birthday, USA, on the 4th of July. Light 'em up. Girls looking hot. The drinks are ice cold. The American way, it never gets old. Let freedom reign. Oh, glory will fly. Happy birthday, USA, on the 4th of July. Light 'em up. Red, white, and blue light up the sky. One nation night. Let freedom reign. 4th of July. Light 'em up. Grills looking hot, the drinks are ice cold. The American way, it never gets old. Let freedom reign, oh glory will fly. Happy birthday USA on the 4th of July. Light 'em up. Red, white, and blue, light up the sky. One nation night. Let freedom reign, oh glory will fly. Happy birthday USA on the 4th of July. Light 'em up. Grills looking hot, the drinks are ice cold. The American way, it never gets old. Let freedom reign, oh glory will fly. Happy birthday USA on the 4th of July. Light 'em up. Red, white, and blue, light up the sky. One nation night. Let freedom reign, oh glory will fly. Happy birthday USA on the 4th of July. Light 'em up. Grills looking hot, the drinks are ice cold.